So it's that time of the year, huh?
Yeah.
Do you want to go to prom with me?
Oh my, I've never been to prom before.
This
I
Friday.
would love to. Oh yeah.
I'll pick you up.
This Friday.
Alright, so you ready to go?
Oh yeah. I'm so excited. I almost pissed myself on the way here.
Alright, let's go in.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Let's go. Okay. Yeah, alright.
Oh yeah, I'm so excited. What?
Why the hell are we in a movie theater?
Prom?
I thought you were taking me to prom.
Prometheus? Prom? Prometheus? What did you...
Ouch.
You thought I was taking you to
what the hell?
prom, like school prom.
What the
No.
hell? What the hell?
Prometheus is coming out today. It's
It's ridiculous.
not my fault.
They
It coincided. Jeez. Trailers, huh?
Holy crap, it's time to review Prometheus. I have a lot to say, but I'm sorry I'm getting this up a little late because I did see it yesterday, but because of the massive headache that the IMAX caused, and I just really could not grasp my feelings on the movie, and I still really can't. I need to see it again, and I'm gonna go see it tonight, so it might change my opinion on it seeing it a second time. You definitely do need to see it a second time, though, and probably more, because it's awesome. Now, while I am still iffy on a couple parts, not that I didn't like them, I just need to see it again to clarify some things, because there is so much going on in this movie that you cannot wrap your head around it just in one viewing. Which is fine. I don't mind that as long as the movie does that, but also has enough that the first time you see it, you're not feeling left out. And you're not feeling left out. While bits of information are withheld throughout the entire movie that you kind of get little peeks at, it's still a wildly entertaining experience. Now, while this movie is extremely intense and pretty horrifying on the level of Alien, not to the sense where it is a horror movie, but it is a thriller. But at the same time, it is one of the most beautifully made movies that I have seen in years. The visual effects, absolutely amazing. Ridley Scott knows how to make a movie epic and beautiful at the same time, because it just looks so perfect. Every shot, everything is just so fantastic looking. On the story and concept level, I really do not want to give anything away. I'm probably going to make I almost definitely am going to make a spoiler version review where after I see it again and just talk about everything, and that'll be fun for the big Alien series fans. And if you have not seen my Alien and Aliens review, I am a huge Alien fan. I love the first two films. The first one's one of my favorite movies of all time. So I was so pumped for Prometheus, and it really does not disappoint. If you're a fan of the Alien movies, there is enough in here. There's enough references, just so many little things in there that you can latch onto, and it suffices in that sense. But it also exists as an amazing independent movie of its own, existing in this universe, that same universe, and it is just wildly intriguing. And it definitely explores some of the deeper themes that are existing in the first Alien movie, and somewhat traced throughout the rest of them, and it goes very deep into them, and I love that because one of my favorite things about the first Alien movie is its subtext, and here it really goes deep into that, and just exploring mankind's nature, its origins. It's just done so well. Despite how extreme it is, it just feels natural and real, and at the same time is so much fun to watch. It is such a jarring experience, and every bit, and has that same, and while it's not necessarily claustrophobic, it has that same creeping intensity and unsettling feelings that you get from the Alien movies. There are so many things that I don't know if I'm giving to the movie that's just conjecture, because there are so many parts of the story that I still haven't closed the gap on, which is why I don't really know how entirely I feel about this movie yet. I know I love it, but I just don't know. Please, just don't have any doubts about this movie. Go see it. I mean, it is intense, yes, but it is totally worth it. You don't have to be a fan of the Alien series. It takes on a much different role than those movies do. While it does have the same intensity, it is so much deeper in its concept and thinking, and it is just so fascinating. You could talk about this movie for hours after you see it. I'm probably more excited to go see it again just because I can work out different things. So, oh my god, this movie's crazy. And the performances are so good. Namely, obviously, Michael Fassbender. I think, regardless of how you feel about the movie, you have to give that man many props, because he, as an android, is so amazing. And the androids have been a recurrent character throughout the Alien series, but he is so good. Just the look on his face in every scene, the subtle little facets of his character that just exist within these little conversations that he has with people and have such deep meaning and display the really fantastic themes of the movie. There's these lingering lines that he gives that are just present in so many different situations throughout the movie. And I can't really say them without giving anything away, which pains me because I just want to tell you how awesome his performance is. And Noomi Rapace, I hope I pronounced that right, but she is also so good. She is somewhat of a Ripley character, but not in like an obnoxious, like she's trying to mirror that character anyway. Just very subtle little things, because there are lines and things that they just try to recreate, not in where it feels like it's being rehashed, but there are just these little references that I really love. Charlize Theron too. She's always just so you always hate her. You just can't. She's so hard to like. But she is very good, obviously. Idris Elba, he's always cool. Just adds some nice comedic relief to the movie. You have Guy Pearce in there too, and I can't talk too much about his role without, giving anything away. So, because I do not want to spoil anything for anyone. If you are a big Alien fan and you're going in looking for something that is directly related to Alien, don't do that, because that's going to inhibit the enjoyment of this movie. It's enjoyable in the sense that you get a different aspect of the universe, but there are enough hints and references in there that kept me satisfied, because I'm not gonna lie, I was looking for that the entire time throughout the movie. I'm like, oh, something about Alien, huh? As I said, I'm just not completely sure, so I don't know what rating to give it, because there are so many concepts and themes and questions, very big questions, that obviously, even in fiction, you can never really hope to answer, that it approaches, and I'm just not sure, because there's so many things to pay attention to during the movie, if it really brings them to fruition, or answers them enough for it to be a standalone movie. So I need to check that out, when I'm seeing it again. So for right now, I'm going to give it a tentative 9.5 out of 10. I don't like to throw out a 10 without giving it full thought, so I will let you know by my spoiler-filled review whether it's going to be a 10, or I don't think it'll lower. But so that's it for right now. Go out and see Prometheus if you haven't. If you have, let me know what you thought without spoiling it in the comments for anybody else. And I am super excited to go see it again. So, wow. See you guys. So, wanna get some popcorn? Hey, come back. Yeah, well, you look like a man with your 5 o'clock shadow and your lesbian hair.